Hey guys, hey everyone, how is everyone doing today? How's everyone doing? Actually, hold on, I just realized I might have done a stupid. Oh my god, please tell me I didn't do a stupid. Video. Shoot. Wait, hold on one second, guys. I might have done a stupid. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're back, guys. Sorry about that. I completely forgot that I had to, completely reconfigure, how this is all set up. So, okay, it should look a little bit better now. I completely forgot about that, so I apologize, guys. So let's do this. Actually, let's make my face a little bit smaller. I don't need to be that big. I'm not that important. Put me there. My logo there. Hey, guys. Yeah, I did do a stupid. I have my stupid moments. Hey, everyone. How are you doing? Hey, Joseph, Gabriel, Zach, Kim, Bradley, Ryan, a vampire bat. You're a new name. Um, yeah. What is that? I hope you know that we're live, Dad. So say hi to the people that are watching.
Hello, people.
So yeah. Let's see. Super important unless you don't want to be. Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to be important anyways.
You're very important.
Being important means that like there's a certain standard you need to be held to. So it's
You
like.
are held to it. Thank you, guys.
Well, I don't want to be.
Oh.
Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? It's not going to be like a gameplay stream. Oh my god, I just realized that's uneven. It's not going to be like a gameplay stream. We are. Hello. There we go. We're just going to be chatting so a lot of you guys might be new here. So you might not know exactly what Chaturday is. So let me explain. Chaturday is not really gameplay. There's the exception of the last Chaturday, number 14, which I did because of the 2,000 subscriber special. Chaturdays are just sit down, chat, not have to worry about gameplay, all that stuff. I'm trying to figure out how to get music going in the background, so we at least have some nice tunes to listen to. I'm trying to figure that out right now, because I just got home like 20 minutes ago, so I didn't have much time to get set up, and I didn't want to delay the stream again. So here we are. I'm probably gonna get like some Battle for Bikini Bottom music going in the background. Happy 4th of July, Joseph. Happy 4th of July to everyone. Obviously, not everyone's in America, so for those of you who aren't in America, have a good day. But to those of you who are, have a great 4th of July. So let's see. I'm trying to give me a second, guys. Me and chat aren't gonna work together well for a little bit. Oh, I gotta tweet this out. So much to do. Okay. I gotta put alerts up for if anyone donates anything. Not saying you guys have to donate, especially because we just had Rehydrated relief, but just in case, I want to make sure everyone gets their little. And if anyone subscribes, actually, it's not even just it's not even just donations; it's also subscriptions. So, let me test it, see how good that looks. Hold on a second, guys. Test subscriber. Okay. Can make it a little bit bigger. Probably put it like that. That's fine. I'm doing good, Luke. How are you? Hey, Riders, what's up, buddy? Can we play together online? Like I said, this is just a chill down or a chill chat stream. I'm really happy I'm doing a regular Chaturday again, just simply because like a lot of my streams have been gameplay, like just specifically Battle for Bikini Bottom. And it feels nice to not have to worry about any of that, having to set up gaming equipment and all that stuff. So it feels very, very nice. Yeah, we're not going to talk about any of the drama. We're not going to talk about any of that because, for the most part, we actually kind of got it resolved. I'm only going to take down my video if he takes his down, so that's why it's still up. But we mostly kind of have it resolved. And again, I don't really, like I said, I don't like to get involved in drama, so we don't need to talk about it. Okay, so let me try to figure out this whole music situation. Like I said, sorry, it's a little bit rough, guys. I haven't done a proper Chaturday in so long. What are your thoughts on the Blue Whale returning? Honestly, stupid people will do stupid things. Just don't do it. Don't if you know there's a challenge that's dumb, well then again there's the whole doxing thing. I don't get why people are so stupid in the world. I don't get it. Oh, it was your birthday? Happy birthday, Kim. I'm not gonna sing happy birthday, but yeah, it's super glitchy. Yeah, trust me, I know. How long is this? It's probably gonna be shorter than my usual ones. I'm aiming on an hour and a half, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I need to figure out how this works. So let's go to YouTube and figure out what's this called, loopback. Because I have a Mac, and basically when it comes to Macs, it doesn't work when it's like when you're trying to capture desktop audio. So I gotta figure out how this works. Okay. So excuse me for 1 second, guys. Okay, someone's singing there. I don't care about that. Hold on a second, guys.
Pricey. Oh boy.
Pricey?
Okay, because in my next video, I'm going to show you a way to do the same thing in a very cheap way with things that you probably have.
No, I don't want to. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm not even going to bother with music because I only have. Can I? Wait, hold on. Wait. Pass through.
In there. You see here that I'm recording right now in 1 and 2. And OBS always uses channel 1 and 2 as the left and right of your live input capture.
Okay, wait, hold on.
We choose Ableton here.
Ableton. Oh, someone subscribed. Who subscribed? Thank you, Vampire Bat. I saw you in the chat, so hey, thank you for subscribing. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm not talking to chat at all. Okay, hold on. Wait. I might be able to get this. Hold on. Let's do ZakPak stream background music audio. That's a long title, but oh well. Okay, we don't need channels 3 and 4. Can we delete that? Can we delete that? Oh, well, okay, it doesn't matter. So that's going to that and that. So let's do OBS. Let's add an audio input capture. Please work. Here we go. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Hold on. I might have figured out music, guys. Look at me learning. Keep on Rehydrated soundtrack. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be loud. Hold on. Oh, I can't hear anything. That could be an issue if I can't hear anything. But can you guys hear music? I hope you guys can. Oh, actually, it looks kind of loud. I think you guys can hear the music, right? You can hear the music? Thank goodness if that's the case. So I am so sorry. Zach from Different Dimensions. You can hear it? Beautiful. Oh my god. So, and it sounds good. Everything sounds good? Okay. Oh god. I feel so it's Saturday more like Saturday. It's more like Saturday. Saturday up day. Yeah, I Macs are so hard when it comes to that because it's like a little louder. You want the music louder or you want me louder? Because I want to just playing Pokemon. Nice. The music louder. You got it. I'll put it a little bit. How's that? Is that better? Let's see. Wario from the Chinese version of Mario Party. I know. Chef versus CMC is hard. I know. I'm not a tech person at all. Like I may seem it because you know I'm always streaming. Better? Awesome. Because I'm always streaming and I'm always doing stuff and I have a lot of technology stuff. But I am horrible with technology. Music is so intense. Wait, intense isn't loud or good? Because I want to make sure it's good for everyone. How's that? I put it down a little bit. Not as low as it was before, but not as loud as it just was. But yeah, it's good to me. I want to hear what everyone else thinks, just simply because I want to make sure, you know, we have a level playing field where everyone is happy or good with it, just to make life easy. Alright, let's not talk about the virus either. Let's not talk about world issues. We don't need to actually talk about world issues here, guys. I think it says epic with the music on. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, I thought you meant like. Okay, I think I'm peeking a little bit. So hold on. Okay, I'm trying to make things work, guys. It's like Zach is the final boss. Oh, you're good. You're good. I just want to make sure that we don't need to get political or talk about the virus. Talking about it's just I don't know. It just makes life harder when we're always talking about serious topics. Like we do that enough in real life. You have any plans for 4th of July? Nope. My father's gonna be making some drinks later, so we're gonna have some like margaritas and stuff. So that'll be cool. And we're gonna have like a nice barbecue dinner, which is cool. But he's making pork, which to me I don't think of when I think of 4th of July. Like usually I think like chicken or even like maybe steak. Like I don't know. I don't think pork, but yeah, we're not gonna talk about any politics and stuff. Margaritas, yeah. Oh, look, I love a good margarita. It's so good. I know I shouldn't be promoting alcohol, and I'm not promoting alcohol, especially if you're a minor, but, and having a nice margarita, or just a nice cocktail in general with dinner, with a nice meal, always good. That seems a pretty cool guy. Yeah, my dad's pretty chill. He's pretty cool. Hey, Aurelia Mango, how are you doing today? Like Laura Bust? 17-year-old. In the United States, yeah, actually, I think pretty much anywhere maybe besides Germany. For most countries, it's 18. In America, it's 21. I'm just keeping this fun. I was getting upset with being. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm always here for a good time. I want to, talk about games I'm excited for. And for those of you who are in my Discord server, I had mentioned, right before I posted the second video on Friday, or Thursday, that I was going to take a week off. I decided against it. This is I told Real Mango this last week. I originally was going to take last week off, just to relax a little bit after the craziness that was the Rehydrated relief and obviously the Rehydrated hype. I wanted to take a week off, and I talked myself out of it, and I announced I was going to take another week off, and then I talked myself out of it again, so I'm not having a week off. Because I got a lot of cool videos that I wanted to make, and I'm actually talking to someone on Twitter who I saw him tweet something. I think Riders was sharing it a lot, and if Riders is still here, the guy who's doing all the sharing for Banjo Redooey, and I was like, yo, if we can actually get this trending and have Rare or Microsoft see it, that could actually be pretty dope if we can get a Banjo-Kazooie remake. I mean, with how well Crash and Spyro and even Spongebob, with how well they're doing. So on Monday, I'm doing a whole video promoting this Banjo Redooey thing, and maybe Ryder, you should do that too. Just because I love Banjo-Kazooie. It's my second favorite 3D platformer, right behind SpongeBob. So it's the Twitter tradition. I know, I love Twitter. I used to hate Twitter. I was telling chat earlier, I am not a technologically savvy person, so I used to never use Twitter. I think last year I actually started to kind of use Twitter, but now I use Twitter more than any other social media besides maybe. No, I don't even use Instagram that much. Yeah, so basically Twitter. Banjo's amazing. Banjo-Kazooie. Oh my god, I love that game so much. Because I'm torn on if I want the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X. If they announce Banjo Redooey for the Xbox Series X, I'm getting the Xbox. That's signed, sealed, delivered. That's it. Though, if they also announce it on the Switch, which I really want them to do, we'll have to see. I'm just all the drama. True. That, usually when I'm on Twitter, I just avoid the trending side, though it's on the main homepage, so it's hard to avoid sometimes. But yeah, I usually with Twitter, that's why I only follow certain people and look at certain things, and my dog just farted. God dang it. Oh, that's gonna circulate in here for a while. But yeah, Twitter. Well, Twitter I didn't really understand until I really got into it last year. So, yeah. Even more random. Zach said that'd be a new level of hype. I would literally go through the roof. Maybe not as excited as Rehydrated, but Name on Twitter, ZakPak, please. The news is 98% drama. Yeah, that's why news things do drama and do stuff like that get attention. It's because of the fact that it gets them attention, which gets them more money. But we're not going to talk too much about that. Do you think Rehydrated will work fine on PS5? Oh yeah, I think with PS5 and Xbox Series X, it will run as good as it does on PC. I'm not too familiar with how exactly they run on the PS4 and Xbox One, but I'm pretty certain not many people have had issues with performance. I think a lot of the issues on the Xbox and the PlayStation were more so of the graphical pop-up, maybe the loading times, and the loading times would definitely be sorted out because that's one of the big things they're promoting. But see your dog? I have a cat named Kit and a hamster named... Oh, she's walking away. Heidi, 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 come here. This is my doggy, or this is my dad's dog. Oh, ew! You lick your butt with that tongue. Stop licking me. Okay. This is the dog Heidi. Doggos make all streams better. So yeah, there she is. You want to go out, don't you? Hold on a second, guys. I gotta let her out. We're back. Let's see. So I love your channel. It's just fun stuff like Spongebob, Luigi Adventure 3. Yeah, I love being able to entertain people and just get people out of stress. Even though, as certain people say, I do have some negative videos, but it's all for the fun of loving and being passionate about video games. Let's see here. Now that Rehydrated is out, what game are you most excited for? I'm actually getting really, really interested in the Harry Potter game that's supposedly going to be announced in like either August or September. I am super hyped for that. Like, apparently it's going to be a next-gen thing, and it might not even come out on the Switch, which is honestly super disappointing. Like, the rumors are saying... Like, I gotta look at the rumors. Obviously, I don't report on rumors very much, but the rumors are saying it's going to be a completely next-gen title, which makes sense, because it hasn't been announced yet, even. And it'll be out on PS5 and Xbox Series X, which... and PC, obviously. Which sucks for me because I would love to play it on the Switch, but if it doesn't come out on the Switch, then I'll get the whichever console it comes out on. But that's the game I'm probably, most excited for next. I mean, there's a lot of games I'm excited for. Lost in Random, that looks amazing. There's a new Doctor Who game coming out that I'm excited for. I actually just pre-ordered Paper Mario, so there's a lot of games I'm looking forward to that I'm getting ready to play. Thank you, Ryan. You don't have negative... I do have negative videos. Like, I acknowledge I have negative videos. But it's only because, like, I talk a lot negatively about certain things. Well, recently, if you're a new subscriber, then I don't make many negative videos. But, Luigi's Mansion 3 was the last game I covered, and that I have a little more passionate feeling. Like, I mean, I'm passionate about Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, but since it's a remake, I'm like, what could they really mess up remaking one of my favorite games of all time? With Luigi's Mansion, it was a sequel, and they're taking it directions I don't like. Like, if Battle for Bikini Bottom got a sequel, like a true, proper sequel, made by Purple Lamp, I'd be a lot more critical, looking deeper into things, analyzing, criticizing a little bit more. You know, I'd be very much like that if they had a newer game. But, like, with a remake, you can't really mess it up, so it's like, you know, a lot of positivity. I ever played Mario. Someone said it's not the same. Someone commented on my video yesterday. They commented on my Paper Mario video for this week, and I think people think that a lot of people aren't like I don't know. From what I see, like, I've been looking around because I've been looking up this game a lot because I'm so curious on how this game's going to turn out. And it really feels like a lot of people are saying that it's going to be not exactly a return to form for Paper Mario, but it's going to be more traditional than the newer games, just because now you have characters that have a little more personality. And the more and more I look into it, I'm like, that's not the case at all. It's really not even close to returning to form. So that's why I made that whole video, because I was like, eh. Oh yeah, Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 is happening. I bought the first one. I didn't say it, but I did remember, for those of you who were here, was it the Rehydrated release stream? I think it was one of the pre-streams. Yeah, I think it was one of the pre-streams for Rehydrated release. I said that I ordered a bunch of games in an intoxicated slumber one night from GameStop. Nickelodeon Kart Racers was one of them, and I haven't played it yet. I've been too busy playing, obviously, Rehydrated, and some other games I've been playing. This War of Mine is another game that's on the Switch, and it's a darker game, so you guys might not like it. It's more mature, but it's a really good game. Oh, I love that game. I have it on PC, I have it on the computer, but having it on the Switch is actually really, really cool. So I'm not going to say that Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 will or won't suck. I just think we need to see a little more of it to really know, because it could be one of those instances where, like, they're taking the problems from the first game and addressing them, or it could just be another cash grab. So we don't really know. Yeah, I know no one really knows that I'm watching, or that I have Nickelodeon Kart Racers. It's just because I haven't advertised that I do. I usually do video game pickup videos, and I'm waiting for one more package to get here, or to get to me, and then I will be doing a pickup video style thing of all the games I got recently, and there's a lot of them. And obviously Rehydrated will be in there, and it'll be a cool, fun thing. It's hard to trust Switch games. What do you mean by it's hard to trust Switch games? The Switch version of Rehydrated is starting to grow on you. It is. I still. To me, the only thing that really bothers me, actually there's two things that really bother me. The frame rate in a lot of places, like when I played it a second time through in handheld mode, and it was completely fine. The only place I had issues was Sand Mountain my second time around. Sand Mountain, I don't know what happened there. The Sand Mountain was stuttering, it was awful. Maybe because of how big it was, because of how long the slides were. But if they can get the frame rate fixed, I'll be so happy with that. And the other problem I have with it really is the movement speed. It really, the movement feels so slow. When you're making big jumps, it really feels like you're not going to make it, and you just barely make it. But those are the only two major issues I have. Like, I have smaller issues like the pop-in and the loading screens and, you know, certain other things. But those two are the big ones for me. When you do a quick review of each game you bought, well, I haven't played every single one yet because I got 10 Switch games, I believe, in total, 10 or 11. I've played this War of Mine. I've been playing it. I mean, it's so hard. I think I'm gonna adjust the computer. Will the lighting be better? Yeah, there we go. It's been hard because I also got it right before Battlefield Bikini Bottom Rehydrated came out. So I've been playing a lot of Rehydrated, but the one game that I spent a lot of time with is this War of Mine, and I think it turned out really well. The lighting isn't much better here. The sun is just, like, not my friend today. Let's see. Okay, guys, besides DK Country, what are your favorite video game soundtracks? Ooh, video game soundtrack. Battlefield Bikini Bottom is actually probably one of them. Banjo-Kazooie is definitely up there. What else? I wouldn't even say Luigi's Mansion is probably not there. It's got a good soundtrack, but it's not one of my favorites. Left 4 Dead has a really good soundtrack. What else? Yeah, I think that's all I can really think of when I think of, like, amazing soundtracks. Okay. Ratchet and Clank. I actually never played Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, back there. That's actually not. That's actually the house. That's the inside of the house. You can see, like, the ceiling fan spinning there. But the yard's over there, and it's quite nice because there's like we're on a lake, kinda. Well, not kinda. We are on a lake. But yeah. Luigi's one interesting I have to do. Yeah. Luigi's Mansion. Yeah. I mean, I like the soundtracks, particularly of the first 2 games. The third game soundtrack to me is very weak, but 1 and Dark Moon were very good soundtracks. But I don't, like, jam out to Luigi's Mansion. Like, I don't jam out to Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Like, I don't think the soundtracks are that amazing. Like, they're cool background music for my videos or for, you know, just background music in general. But, like, if I'm, like, in a car ride and want to listen to video game music, Luigi's Mansion is usually not one of the ones I pick. That house looks great, thank you. Yeah, it's a decent little house. Can you sing the SpongeBob theme song? No, maybe I'll do a video, like a joke video of that someday. but not today. I'm not. My voice is kind of, bleh, so. More atmospheric music. Yeah, they're not. It's not. Luigi's Mansion soundtrack isn't music they just kind of sit down and listen to, unless it's like a cover that someone does that makes it something that's really nice to listen to. Like I think Family Jules, who's a YouTuber, I met him actually. He's really cool. He put out a Luigi's Mansion song not too long ago. Well, I mean, just back in October. That was pretty good. But then you have CG5, right? CG5. Right, that's his name. That released that one Luigi's Mansion song. That's actually really cool. Maybe my brother Alex is in the background. Yeah. But yeah, Splatoon and ARMS have good soundtracks. But I can't really think of any other Switch games that have standout soundtracks to me. And when I talk about soundtracks, I don't mean one song that I really like. I mean, I like Jump Up Superstar from Odyssey. Okay. But I don't think Odyssey has a strong soundtrack overall. But Phantom Dancing, yeah, that's the one, Bradley. Yeah. Let's see, at least Next Level Games isn't Intelligent Systems. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really gonna say much about that because, yeah. Oh, really? Rehydrated already sold over 100,000 copies. Impressive. For a game that I saw a lot of people playing it though, like a lot of YouTubers. Like I saw a lot of YouTubers playing it. Like every single Let's Playing YouTuber I watch, or at least I'm subscribed to, like did a video on it. Like Rainer Reyes Jr., Cub Scouts, Dashy, like everyone was doing Let's Play videos of it. And it's like, wow. Oh my god, Crash to Insanity. I'm going to do a video about the Crash 4 game. It's going to be like a discussion type video. It's going to come out probably later this coming week, and I actually plan on using the To Insanity soundtrack. I love that soundtrack. What do you think about the Rehydrated Speedrun community? I don't know that community very well. I only kind of got introduced to them because Shift obviously kind of made me moderator in that server, so I talk with some of the speedrunners sometimes and talk about different things, and they seem cool. I mean, like I said, I don't know them that well, but they're pretty cool. Excuse me. Does that mean we can play together on PSN? If I get a PS5, maybe. I mean, to be honest, I actually don't play games a lot. Like last year, so you know how Nintendo has that thing where it logs how many hours you've played your Switch for? Last year, I only played the Switch for 66 hours, which 66 hours sounds like a lot, but oh, there it is. Okay, wait. Oh, so, okay, that's basically free trial version. Okay, so you might hear other random noise. Should I just turn the music off at this point? Because it's on a trial mode. I don't want to buy a full version of that. What do you hear? Because I can't hear anything. But anyways, but yeah, Rehydrated Speedrun is already like kicking off. Like it's static. Oh no, stop that then. Stop that. No music. The song is epic. Yeah, I don't know. It told me like my free trial was ending. So yeah, so there's that. There's the music, guys. Yeah. But yeah, Rehydrated, like, actually, there was a lot of people playing. Like, I was legitimately surprised. Like, it's a Spongebob game, so, I mean, I know a lot of people have some nostalgic value towards it. Like, you know, people played it when they were kids, or they know people who played it. So, it's just really interesting seeing how many people play this game, and hopefully it'll incentivize them to do a sequel. I mean, like someone said, like, they already sold 100,000 copies already. Like, that's pretty impressive. So, for us, you know, for a kid's SpongeBob game. So, Team 17 game music is iconic. Team 17, that's the studio, right? Don't they do, I actually think I'm in their Discord server. Team 17, right? I'm in their server, aren't I? I might have left it. Yeah, I think I left their server. Never mind. I know I'm in Turtle Rock Studios server because I'm awaiting information for Back for Blood, which is another game I'm kind of excited for, but we don't know anything about it yet. It's all ZakPak always was. Ukulele, right? Okay, well, yeah. Well, Ukulele's music was done by Grant Kirkhope, so of course it's going to be iconic. And though Ukulele's soundtrack was definitely not as good as Banjo-Kazooie's soundtrack, like nowhere near as good. Was it doing instead of being more open? Yeah, Luigi's Mansion. I'm glad they got away from the mission structure style, though. I still, I mean, to me, I think the elevator structure that 3 offered is actually kind of comparable to the mission structure. Not as bad, because you don't have to talk to Gad for like 5 minutes before moving on. But it just feels like, okay, this floor is your mission, complete the mission, then go back to the elevators, like going back to the lab. And then never visit that area. Like, I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of the elevator structure. Like, Luigi should just be able to freely explore. That's why I liked the first hour of Luigi's Mansion 3 a lot, because the elevator wasn't really in play, because the second, first, and basement 1 floors are all connected by stairs. So I really like being able to explore that area and not have to use the elevator. So Conker's Bad Fur Day had a pretty good soundtrack. I mean, come on. Great Mighty Pooh, come on. Iconic. It's really, really iconic. Yeah, Bow for Bikini Bottom is really, really good. The soundtrack, but we all already know this. Let's see, games are getting harder and harder to come by. Yeah, that's why I'm thankful, like, because I've been collecting games since 2012, so I'm glad that I really started collecting games when I did, because I think about 200 games, and I have most of the, like, quality ones. I don't have most of the really, really expensive ones, like Cubivore, or, you know, stuff like that, but I have a lot of the main Nintendo titles. I think my most valuable game that's on the GameCube is I think I got Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Got that for $5 at a flea market. Crazy, but yeah. So as the different themes started, yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3. I didn't like. I liked some themes. I liked the plant theme. I like the themes that kind of went along with the hotel vibe. The plant theme, so like garden suites, twisted suites, even the floors that kind of could fit in the hotel thing, like the fitness center, and even I was gonna say the shop. What's the shopping one called? The shop floor. I don't know. But that floor wasn't structured too well, I don't think. Just because it was like a lot of stupid Guigi puzzles. But yeah, I didn't like the floors like Tomb Suites or Unnatural History Museum. I can't say I like it or hate it because I liked the theme, but it's literally just 2 rooms. Wasn't a huge fan of the restaurant one, Spectral Catch. Wasn't a huge fan of that. So yeah. Atari's already failed the VCS. Why are remakes always bad? Why can't they have extra fans to game to guide them? I don't think all remakes are bad. I mean, even though Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated was pretty rushed, that's all on Nickelodeon. You can't even blame the devs and publishers for that. And you know, I'm one of the only people that stands by Luigi's Mansion for the 3DS being a good remake. But there's just the limitations of the hardware makes it really hard to play sometimes. I actually never played Heart Gold. I played the original Gold, you know, back when I was a kid, but I never played Heart Gold. I've always wanted to, but I don't know. Like, I'm kind of waiting to see if they do something for the Switch, but we'll see. What do you mean remakes? I mean sequels. Okay. Sequels, not all sequels are bad. I'm trying to think of an example here. Mario Party, I mean, Mario Party 1 was good, but like Mario Party 2 is known as one of the best ones in the series. What else? I'm trying to think of other sequels here. Up to you, Jerry. You do with your YouTube name as much, or whatever you want to do with your YouTube name. It's your YouTube name. I really like the fact that the game is rushed. True. so they can actually patch the ones that speedrunners aren't using, like the loading times and all that, and other glitches. But the one thing I do, there was one speedrunning glitch that, well, first of all, I want them to increase the movement speed for characters, because I feel like the game is just super sluggish in general. But I don't know if that would impact the community. Oh, and the checkpoints in the final boss. I don't want the final boss to have checkpoints. It shouldn't. So I don't know how much that would mess with the speedrunning community and all that kind of stuff. Is it going to have any loading at all? We'll have to see on that. A lot of sequels are good. I just keep games in mind. Yeah, like, games do have good sequels. It's just... Oh boy, our neighbors are setting up something. I don't know what they're setting up. Oh, are they fireworks? Please don't tell me they're fireworks. Oh no, I think it's a volleyball net. I don't know. But either way, sorry, I just got super distracted. If you've been on this channel long enough, you know I get super distracted. Speaking of the lighting, the sun is not my friend today. What if I move it up? What if I do this? That's better. Except I can barely see the screen because the sun's blaring in my eyes. The poop loop. My favorite sequel would be Splatoon 2. Yeah. I don't know. I think Splatoon 2, they could have done more with it as a sequel. Like, evolved how maps are rotating. I think they decreased the time, but it's whatever. I don't know. I think they could have done more with Splatoon 2. I mean, I like it. It's a fun game. But I feel no real difference from Splatoon 1. I really don't. Hey, Toby, how are you? I've always wanted to play Garden Warfare. I think it's on the Xbox One as well. I think it's on 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS4. I think it's on those consoles. Oh, by the way, guys, you want to know a stupid thing I did? So, I mentioned, what video did I mention it in? Was it the Paper Mario one? I think it might have been. Either the Paper Mario one or the video that came after that. But I ordered a new tripod. A good tripod. Like, mine is absolutely trash. And I ordered a ring light so that lighting in my videos would be better. So I'm trying to improve content. Hey, look at me. But here's the thing. I'm going to be here, actually. It turns out I'm probably going to be here the whole summer. And I'm like, okay, I want it to be shipped here. Apparently I didn't do that. So it's shipped at my mom's house where my game collection all is. So I got to wait a week to get it. So we'll have to see on that. Gaming, yeah, woo, gaming. How do you do bubble bowling on the Switch version? The B button. I thought I had my Switch with me so I can grab it, but I don't. The B button. You hold the B button. They also need to fix sound effects in that game. Now I'm thinking about it. Oh my god, the sound effects on the Switch version. I mean, I don't know if it's just the Switch version or all versions, but absolutely awful. If you hold down the bubble bowl for as long as you can, the bubble bowl sound effect will just stop. It just stops. It's like, nope, I'm done with you. The music is so quiet. Yeah, well, I turned down... Well, sound effect... Oh, my God. Sound effects are so loud. Like, ridiculously loud in Rehydrated. Like, they're so loud. Like, I remember dying... Where was it? Was it Goo Lagoon? I think it might have been... Was it Goo Lagoon or was it... I don't know, but like, I would die. And there was something that I would do. Like, something that I did before I died, which had a sound effect at the end, like it's either a celebratory sound effect or whatever. And then when I die, it is Goo Lagoon. When you the light towers, you know, the ring sound it makes when the light goes, if you get what I mean, that blares in my ears whenever I die, and I respawn. That sound just blares in my ears because I think all of those sound effects are going at the same time, and it just hurts. I'm yelling, yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one there. Oh my god, it just hurt my ears. It's so loud. The stream ends. Well, I'm not putting an exact time to it though. If the neighbor's gonna play volleyball, if the neighbors are gonna play volleyball, I might be like, yo, I suck at volleyball, but hey, I mean, if I drink a little bit and then go out and be like, I mean, I don't even know those neighbors, so it's like, I'll come out and play. I'll come out and play volleyball. Hey, Lulu. Who wants Sega to make a big gaming console? I would love Sega to actually come back to the console market. That would actually be funny. Just to like show Google Stadia and Atari VCS, like this is how you really do it. Speaking of, by the way, Google Stadia, apparently Battlefield Kitty Bottom Rehydrated is on there, but they never publicized it, which I think is hilarious. Seeing yourself playing volleyball? You see, I would, but A, that would be absolutely embarrassing, and B, I have no internet out there. I was like, there's another reason I was thinking of. Yeah, it's a volleyball net. So, we have some like camping chairs and all that, so I might take one and sit over there and be like, just chilling and watching. The Sega RX, pretty close to the NX, if you ask me. So yeah, like that's how I discovered it was on Stadia, because there's a little Stadia logo next to the Switch logo. I was like, that's weird. Like I didn't know it was on the Stadia. They never said it until like the launch trailer. Yeah, we know. Yeah, Sega's last console was the Dreamcast, which was a failure, but I actually really like the Dreamcast. It's like one of those consoles where it's like I never play it, but the console itself is just so cool. Like I think it's one of the first. I think it's actually no the first console that had web browsing access. You know, that's like the 1990s. Like that's pretty cool. And the game's pretty good, like Sonic Adventure. Let's see, we had House of the Dead, right? I think that's what it's called. Hit What Is Love? I don't even know that answer. It's still not. Oh, it's still out on Stadia. That's hilarious. Stadia is a meme at this point. It really is. Like especially those adverts or the commercials that they played. What was it? Was it Game Awards? I think it was Game Awards, right? When they just played a bunch of those really cringy ads. What about the Saturn? Saturn was before the Dreamcast. Dreamcast was like right before the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube generation. Saturn was more so right before the N64 and actually no, I think it was the N64, the PlayStation 1, and the Saturn. So I think the Saturn was their first attempt at a disc-based console after the CDI, the Sega CDI. Retracted my copy of Rehydrated because of an unknown reason. Interesting. Hopefully they at least gave you a refund. It's only console included. Oh, was it? Was it Bluetooth? Animal Crossing was even delayed. It's still missing a lot. True. I mean, I don't know much about Animal Crossing. I still don't have it. It's just because like it's Animal Crossing. Yeah. Do you have to hold to just press? What do you mean? For a Bubble Bowl? Because we were talking about that earlier. Hey Max, how are you? Sega CD. Yeah, Sega CD was an add-on to the Sega Genesis, which was going against the Super Nintendo at the time. And Sega CD was one of the add-ons that was on the Genesis. There's a Sega Genesis. Then you can have a Sega CD that connected. Well, there's a thing that would connect the two together. And then there's a 32X, which went on top of the Genesis. Battlefield Kitty Rehydrated, ouch, was good. It's got a lot of issues, particularly on the Switch, but I'm hoping that they fix them. That's why I'm not putting up a review or any more like impressions video. I might do like a video when the next patch comes out, like playing through Battlefield Kitty Bottom a little bit or Rehydrate a little bit, seeing what they fix. I might go to like Jellyfish Fields and Sand Mountain, see if like the lag's any better, or in Sand Mountain if the textures actually load, see how the pop-in is, loading screens, all that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to review the game yet because it's obviously not ready to be reviewed. So we'll see. Yeah, hashtag Squidward Gaming. Just in the watermelons. And again, the PS4 because it's stocks. Or mind blowing, to be honest. Yeah, I know. Obviously the PlayStation and Xbox versions probably run really, really well. So damn, they really be setting up a volleyball net though. Which I saw in the runaway on the first game of the song. Interesting. Yeah, there's like I've had a lot of issues with the bungee jump. I think there was one. I don't remember. Was it the rock bottom bungee? I mean, if you guys watch my stream, I don't know, like it's somewhere in there. But there was a bungee, and it was either a sock or a golden spatula I was trying to get. And SpongeBob, I was aimed right at it. It was no, it wasn't Kelp Forest, no, because that one didn't have anything at the end. I think it was it Mermalair? It's either Mermalair or Rock Bottom. There's a bungee, and I was aiming right at the spatula or sock, and I just could not reach it. I was not getting it. I was like, all right, listen, you, like, and just was not working. Squidward ate my pet. So I'm planning to sue them. I don't know if you can. Well, I guess you could, but it's against Google, so good luck. Emily N64 games, they're fun. Yeah, I like the N64. I love the N64. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of with the N64 is the controller. Like, I think the N64 has, like, it's a really small game library, but it's a really good game library. But to me, it's held back by the controller. Like, anytime I play using the controller, I just hate myself afterwards. I'm like, this controller sucks. I got a little used to it, but then I fell off of it again. Not literally. Phone edition. What, me? Please do soup stream. I'm at soup! What do you mean you're at soup? I said I'm at soup. What? I'm at the soup store. Why are you getting pants at the soup store? God, I love that video. Bungee jump on Sand Mountain. Maybe the Sand Mountain actually had that issue. I don't know. It's something in that second area. Do you think Rehydrated is easier than the original? In some aspects, yes. In some aspects, no. Like I mentioned before in a lot of videos before, the red reticles make it so much easier to avoid certain things. But at the same time, like Tartars were buffed, so they were a little bit harder. Because of the slow movement speed, some of the platforming is a little bit harder, particularly with jumps. It's harder in some areas, not as hard in others. Like, chucks are a joke now, so it's like they're not much of an issue at all, at least for me. Like, I got hit by them, like, I think twice or 3 times throughout my gameplay, and it was mostly because I wasn't paying attention, or there were a lot of robots on screen. So, texture. Yeah, the textures in Sand Mountain aren't good. That was an issue I had. Who put Jazzpacks in his stream? Where Larry asked for the antenna. Oh yeah, right in downtown Bikini Bottom, right. Do you plan on attending the live stream event or TX Entertainment? Probably not. Have you seen those mods? Yes, I have seen. I've seen a lot of mod videos, and it's actually pretty cool to see what they're doing. Like, I mean, I'm not a mod person, so I don't know how a lot of it works, but it'd be so cool if they can, like, get different voice clips and change the text and actually make a completely different game out of it. Like, that would be super cool. Like, I like mods, I have Left 4 Dead on the PC, and I've played that. It doesn't run well on my computer because my computer's a Mac. So, but I was able to install some mods on it, and it was really cool. Like, I was shooting Teletubbies, and like Shrek was a boomer, and Donkey Kong was like a tank, and it was really cool. But for SpongeBob, I'd be more interested in seeing like if people can make new levels or if people can change the game. Like, that's what would be interesting to me. Like, I like seeing the new characters put in, but I want to see more new kind of stuff like levels. Because I watched a video about someone playing with Squidward from the, like having Squidward from the Horde mode, but you obviously couldn't beat all the bosses. So I think it'd be cool to have a mod where there is a way to either use that to beat the bosses or just configure it to make it work. How do I pass it? What do you mean, how do you pass it? Sorry, I might have forgotten what we were talking about there. CS ideas for you. Yeah, it hurts my eyes just looking up. Not even looking up. Like, I'm sorry about the weird lighting. It's such a kind of weird spot, but the other room is currently being occupied. Squidward Gaming Poggers. Shrek is a boomer, Zach 2020. Cool, right? Sleepy sleep. Rock Bottom Museum when Chuck is going to use it. Buggy. It's weird. So when Chuck uses his missile, first of all, they changed something else with Chuck. If Chuck throws in the original game, I'm pretty certain if Chuck throws the missile and you destroy Chuck after he threw the the missile still comes at you and can still hit you. But in Rehydrated, if Chuck throws a missile and then you destroy Chuck, the missile's already like automatically destroyed, which is like, okay. So now, like, when you're using the cruise bubble, the whole thing was like you had to strategize. Like, okay, he just threw it, so you have to wait, until he throws it again, and then right afterwards you have to throw it, or else he'll throw it again. So now it doesn't really. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. I hate the easy changes that they make. Though, like I said, the game is harder in some aspects too, so I guess it evens out. But it's weird. A lot of the things, like, you can't revisit the credits, so you can't revisit the arena. From what I've seen, you can't revisit the arena at all, like that little Spongebob arena. You can't revisit it, from what I've seen. No boss replayability, which is really, really weird. Like, going into an empty industrial park, an empty Poseidon, and an empty Chum Bucket Lab just seems really, really weird. I remember going into the Chum Bucket ones only to just jam out to the music for a while. They should definitely have... Something beeped. Do you have an evil twin? Maybe. He's called Mini-Me. But yeah, I really hope that they add the sound. I want them to do so much to the museum. The museum, I watched Triforce, I think it was Triforce Addiction who uploaded a video on it. The museum's pathetic. I think they should have the soundtrack in the museum. I think they should have the concept art for Rehydrated in the museum. I think they should have a lot more cool stuff in the museum. Photos of old builds, character model rigs, everything. They should have everything. Maybe like you can actually see the 3D models of the characters. Kind of like the police station almost, where you see the character models. Maybe you can change to different I don't know. They just do so much with the movie theater, and they just don't. I feel like nobody cares about the Talking Tom TV series. I hate the new one, but I love the Talking Friends TV series. I don't know what you're talking about. You see, yeah, I meant the theater. I realized I said museum. I was like, did I say museum, or was I talking about Rock Bottom? But yeah, I meant museum. Or I meant theater. Gosh. Listen, it's been a long day. But yeah. Tag Zach, he's never there for you. Hey, it's opposite day. Let's see here. Oh, it did move on. I thought someone just brought up Twinsanity for the crap of it. I didn't know that it actually brought up the Twinsanity. Why did it bring up the Twinsanity soundtrack? I don't even know. Okay. And thank you guys also. I think I said this on Twitter, but I don't really think I formally said anything on the channel. But thank you for getting me past 2.5 subscribers, guys. Like, that's just... Oh, the dog's back in here. She wants to go out again. Gosh dang it. I gotta let the dog out. Did you let her back in here, Dad? Did you let Heidi back into this room? I forget. We be back, boys and girls. Hey Retro, how are you doing tonight? Who let the dog out? Nice reference there. It's in the museum. They took the sign. Yeah, the Bold and they completely changed the location of Bold and Brash. They made it bigger. They put it on one of the sock platforms at the top of the museum interior, and they took away the sign. There are no signs that actually say anything. It's all just scribbles. It's actually kind of unfortunate because it would have been really, really cool if each sign had a quote from the show. There's obviously Bold and Brash belongs in the trash. Scooter Tentacles. They should have had one that says Leedle 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 Patrick Star. Stuff like that would have been really, really cool around the museum. But I do like that there are character models from the original game in there. The ones from the Shady Shoals were animated. Excuse me, so. Yeah, it wasn't worth $40,000. Oh, you glitched it? How'd you glitch it? Thank you, Jerry. And thank you, Ryan. Yeah. Yeah, they seriously got a whole volleyball net set up. About to walk over and be like, you guys playing some volleyball? It's kind of sad that they removed some references from the museum. You can see us in the trailer. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Like, yeah, that's one of those scenes where I'm like, why did they do that? Like, that was so cool. The bold and brash sign, like that was cool. And that was like one of the most standout things from that trailer. I think it was the Rock Bottom trailer. Like that was so standout that I don't know why they removed it. Like a lot of people were like, "Oh my god, you see bold and brash and little sign there," and then they moved it and removed the sign entirely. So should have a tribute to Stephen Hillenburg. True, but they definitely referenced him a lot in interviews and stuff. So hey, Charlotte, how are you? Camp Coral's gonna suck because it makes no sense. I don't know. I haven't stayed up to date on Camp Coral or anything about that for that matter, so can't say too much. Do you watch Bird Up? No. I don't know what that means. Get a ticket. I only 2,000, but still managed to go in. Really? A lot of people complaining about it. I thought it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I mean, obviously there's a lot of bugs, but it's pretty good. Yeah, I figured you meant Rehydrated. Yeah, it's pretty good. Um, but you know, I have my issues with it, but you know, they could address it in the future. Who knows? The Netflix Squidward spinoff. What? But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to. Ow, fudge case. We'll have to see how. I mean, I'm not gonna really. I'm not. I wouldn't watch Camp Coral anyways, even if it looked promising. I mean, I'm not a SpongeBob fan anymore. I mean, obviously, I like the game about Bikini Bottom and Rehydrated, but like, I'm not like an active SpongeBob fan, so I can't say too much about the show. Jerry. I'm presuming he's talking to you because you were talking about the show. Can't wait for the standalone. Favorite SpongeBob episode? It's obviously one of the OG ones. I just have to think about it. Camping episode, Band Geeks, Rock Bottom. So I didn't have to think about it at all. Those are the three I always say because like they're all, in my opinion, like pretty top quality. No, it doesn't need to make sense. True. But I think it's like one of those things that also apparently like Steven Hillenburg didn't want a spinoff, so it's like he died and now they're making a spinoff. It's kind of shady, kind of, you know. The origin of Squidward, interesting. If the game gets an update, does it stay if it gets removed of the store and license? What do you mean by that? If the game gets an update, usually I don't know how that kind of stuff works actually. So I shouldn't comment. Hey, Skull Crusher. See Jerry's here, you know. Yeah, there's Jerry the Angry Birds fan, there's Jerry Ather, but he's talking to you because you were talking about the show. Let's see, there's gonna be also interesting. Yeah, I think a lot of SpongeBob's show, like the humor today, is a lot more aimed towards kids. Which I mean, SpongeBob's always been a kids show, but I think it was more so a family show, like the first few seasons, because like parents could sit around and like understand it, or not understand. I mean, obviously anyone could understand SpongeBob, but I mean like they'd find the jokes funny. There were some like innuendo jokes thrown in for the parents, some adult jokes that made it tolerable for the parents. But now, as an adult, I look at a newer episode of SpongeBob and I'm a little grossed out by a lot of the stuff. Like, you know, it's just they changed the show. Um, so yeah. Uh, Camp Coral looks bad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Have we even seen? I mean, has there even been much of shown about Camp Coral yet? I only remember seeing like a picture that showed the main characters. Um, but yeah, just wasn't as childish. Yeah, it's like the humor is. I don't want to say infantile, but it's definitely not for me anymore. I mean, if people still like SpongeBob, then hey, like you know, just nice and chill. Go early 2000s, I know, which is so weird coming from the 90s, which is all about gross humor. You know, then yet SpongeBob come along, is pretty chill, pretty cash. Um, Sorry about that. What do you think about Crash Bandicoot? I'm doing a whole video on that this week, so stay tuned for that. What do you think of that? Yeah, like I said, you weren't here earlier, so you missed this part. But I'm not going to talk about the drama. I'm not going to talk about that, just because I like to keep drama out of my streams and all that. So yeah, there we go. Which game did you hate the most? Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius for the GameCube. Oh my god, I hated it so much. Here, SpongeBob was inspired by Ren and Stimpy. He's a music and also staff. Possible. Kind of. I mean, it's almost like how relatable Fairly Odd Parents and Danny Phantom are, right? Like, I mean, I don't know much about the writing, but obviously Butch Hartman did both of those, the art, you know. So I'm presuming means kind of like that, I guess. Do you think Sackboy Big Adventure looks fun? I think it looks fun. It looks like a fun, cute little 3D platformer. I don't think it looks like it's going to be the best 3D platformer in the world, but why is there like a dark side? That's really, really weird. I love how the camera just casually went from like here to here now. Actually, no, it didn't. It started off here. Anyways, it looks fun. Are you going to get the PS5? I'm debating on it. I mean, I might not even get them day one, just simply because I'm happy with my Switch. There's still a bunch of games I haven't played yet on the Switch, so I don't really need to upgrade from my Xbox to my PlayStation just yet. And if I go with Xbox, I might as well just wait, because like I have an Xbox and most games are gonna be cross-platform for a little while. So I don't know. I might wait a little while. Part of me wants to say Xbox because I've always had Xbox, so a lot of my stuff, games and all that, is on Xbox. But I'm also leaning towards PlayStation as well because PlayStation just looks like, I mean, the console looks pretty dope. But there's so many games I can catch up on to where I don't have to worry about getting every $60 game for the PlayStation 5. I can, or $70 in some cases. I can just get like a couple of the $10, $15 PS4 games that I haven't played since I don't have a PlayStation 4 and just play them on the PS5. Like I have Until Dawn, and I love Until Dawn, but I can barely play it because I can play it on my brother's PS4, but it's his. I don't want to play it on his console all the time, but I love Until Dawn. So, we'll have to see. Let's see. Let's see. I think I'm going to buy an Xbox Series S. Yeah, there's also the cheaper Xbox, but it's probably going to be all digital, and I am not a digital guy, so it's like, 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 can't you offer a version that I can use, like, sorry, night and sun. Yeah, the sun's going down, but it's not like it's like, so here's the ground. The sun's about here-ish, so it's like going down, but it's not nighttime here yet. Like Lockhart's cool name. Yeah, it's not gonna be called Lockhart. Yeah, physical all the way. 5, 10 or 729. True. I didn't watch. I think I watched. Well, I don't know much about season 6. But I think I stopped about season 5. But yeah, excuse me. That's fair, Mel. Still, where you like having the games on the console. That's fair. I just prefer having the games like visibly like there in front of me. So it's like it's almost like a book, right? You can just pick it off and play it. Well, the one exception for this with me is I'll get a game digitally if I already have a physical copy on a different console. So, for example, right? If I decided to get Battle for Kitty Bottom Rehydrated on the Xbox One, I would get it digitally. I mean, if I saw it cheap physically, I would. But if I saw it digitally and it's on sale or something, I'd get it because it's like, I already have the game physically on one console. I don't need 2 physical copies, you don't need to do that, Rayhan. Please don't. Please don't. Oh, Jerry asked a good question. Favorite and least favorite Harry Potter movie book? Okay, hold on, wait. Hold on. I gotta take a little while for this one. Hold on. Okay, let's start with books. Favorite book? Oof. I want to say Order of the Phoenix. I really liked Order of the Phoenix. It's just such a good book. Like such a good book. I loved Order of the Phoenix. Goblet of Fire is like right there. And definitely Hollows is kind of up there too, but I mean, Order of the Phoenix was just such a good book. Such a good book. Least favorite Harry Potter book? I'm leaning towards Half-Blood Prince, just mostly because I didn't really like much of the story of Half-Blood Prince. Um, I mean, yes, obviously a lot of stuff happened in that book, but it wasn't. I don't know. I felt the book and the movie had tone issues. Like it just felt like it was trying to do too many things at once. So yeah, Half Blood Prince is probably my least favorite book, or maybe Sorcerer's Stone / Philosopher's Stone. Um, just simply because it's like the first book, you know. But yeah, so that's for the books. Movies. Favorite movie is probably Prisoner of Azkaban. No. Goblet of Fire. Goblet of Fire. What am I talking about? Like Prisoner. Oh, I mean, I can't say that because Prisoner of Azkaban and Goblet of Fire swap a lot. I love both of those movies. They're both like perfect in my opinion. I mean, obviously, particularly Goblet of Fire is missing a lot of details from the book because Goblet of Fire is a massive book, and Prisoner of Azkaban is missing a few things too. But I love both of those movies basically equally. So Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, right there. If I had to pick one, then Goblet of Fire. Least favorite movie, ironically enough, is probably Order of the Phoenix. I like the movie, but it just does not do the book justice at all. Like, at least with Goblet of Fire, like, even though there were a lot of details missing from that book in the movie, I felt like it still did the book justice. Fireworks. I hear fireworks already. Really? It's still bright out. But Order of the Phoenix, I don't think it did the book justice at all. So, sorry about that. I know. Sorry, I kind of shifted gears there, but I had to answer that question thoroughly. Final movie was great too. I like Deathly Hallows. I think it's like ranking the movies. It's got to be Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, switching between the two. Deathly Hallows Part 2. Probably Chamber of Secrets. Then maybe Deathly Hallows Part 1. Then Sorcerer's Stone. Then Half-Blood Prince. Then Order. No, Half-Blood Prince I didn't like as a movie. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let me try to catch up on the chat here. Physical and digital guide for Switch at least. Yeah, I have some digital games on the Switch, but it's usually ones I can't get physically on the Switch. The Dead Child. I never heard of The Dead Child. I know of The Cursed Child, which is a play, but why do so many people hate Insane Trilogy? They make it so awesome. I think it's great, the Insane Trilogy. I don't know. I haven't heard too. The only thing I think I heard people say about the Insane Trilogy that wasn't good, ironically enough, the same thing that people have been saying about Battle for Bikini Bottom is that it didn't change the like for example, right? It still got that frustration from the PS1 game when it comes to the camera and the controls and all of that. It still has that, at least in my opinion. I think the reviewers said the same thing, and it's like, oh, it didn't change enough, and I'm like, it's a remake. Like, people want that original experience. Yeah, some things should be tweaked, but like, it should feel like the original game. That's what people fell in love with in the first place. Try to destroy all humans. I'm probably gonna pass on Destroy All Humans for now, just simply because I have it on the original Xbox and it's backwards compatible on my Xbox One. So I don't feel. I mean, and I'm not as big of a fan of that game as I am Battle for Bikini Bottom, obviously. So I'm probably not gonna get it, just because I need to obviously save money for Paper Mario. You know, I'm probably not gonna get Destroy All Humans. I'm sure it'll be a great game, and I'll probably get it one day. But for now, I'll pass on it. Oh, it's a remaster? Okay, I don't know. If you're Destroy All Humans remake, you don't like the new Paper Mario game? The new Paper Mario game, I'm so torn on. Like, I'm really torn on it. And I'm torn on it because it's completely different. And it does, some of the things that it does look decent, but it's one of those things where I'm like, I'm still not sure if I like it. Like, someone left a comment on my Paper Mario video saying, what did it say? Hold on, let me pull up the comment. Where is it? Yeah, it says, they said, at least every game is fresh, unlike 64 and 1000, which used the same battle mechanic and reuse some bosses in their attacks and stuff. And to that, I'm like, well, it's an RPG. Of course, it's similar in theming because it's an RPG about a very specific. And if the bosses are the same and reused, don't have them not reuse them. Have them have new creative bosses. So, I mean, I'm not saying, I've never said, when I say traditional, when I say Paper Mario should go back to its roots and traditions, I don't mean literally copy and paste, copy and paste what the first two games did and just call it good. Use new ideas, like the Origami King. Make a deep story out of it. Bring back partners. These people, there are partners traveling with Mario. Why aren't they in battle? Like, you literally have this little Bomb guy, and then all of a sudden you get ganged up by a Goomba. You wait here, Bomb. I'll take care of it. Like, no, that's not how it works. I don't get it. 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 Let's see. We should get a first movie game remake. I don't think a first movie game remake is gonna happen. I don't think my GTA is going again. Just put your... Yeah, I don't know why they're redoing GTA 5 on the newer consoles, but yeah. But Spongebob on the Run would be an interesting game for them to do, but I think it's a bit too late now because if the movie comes, well, actually the movie got delayed. Did it get delayed till 2021? That's what I was hearing. New cafe. How do you like the new cafe music theme? I don't know what that even is. Yeah, on your door, 64. I even do like Super Paper Mario. It's not. I don't know what to say about Super Paper Mario. It's like, it doesn't feel like Paper Mario, but it does do what it tries to do right. But I don't know. The thing I really liked about Super Paper Mario was the story and the characters. I think worked really, really well for it. But that's the first punch on the run. So humans. I commented on that, Luke. I said that I'm probably not going to get the game. It's a game for mobile devices, but it's tied into the second movie. What? No, I heard about that. It actually was a game for the second movie called Sponge on the Run, which I think is hilarious. So I think if they release a new SpongeBob mobile game and it's not titled Sponge on the Run, we have to pay attention to what that title is, and that's going to be the fourth SpongeBob movie. If I give you Sponge on the Run, I mean, I think it looks fine the way it is. Let's see, like a Paper Mario game. Hey, Riders, welcome back. We're talking about Paper Mario now. We're getting into this rabbit hole. How do you feel about Paper Mario? Because I know that you have some interesting things to say about Paper Mario. Except for Halo Infinite, I'm not excited for Halo Infinite, but I'm not like... I mean, I don't know. Like, I like Halo. Like, me and my friend Jerry played through Halos 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the Master Chief Collection. We played through those a while ago. But, Halo's okay. Also cautious. I'm honestly the same way. Like, I'm so disappointed that they're not going back to tradition. But at the same time, it's like maybe third time's a charm with their new direction. Well, then again, I guess it's also the fourth time, isn't it, with Super Paper Mario? So, yeah, Bug Fables is interesting. It's a game that everyone was talking about. So, if you want a true Paper Mario game, I'd check out Bug Fables. But I like Paper Mario, but I don't like it enough to like really go out and get Bug Fables. But yeah. How's your cat doing? My cat's doing pretty good. He's being a cat. You know how cats are. They're like little demons. Who disliked the stream though? I don't know. Someone. I don't dwell on the dislikes. Let's see. Bug Fable. Let's see up. What's brother doing? My brother's doing fine. He's in the other room, I think. Yeah, he's just chilling on his iPad, doing his own thing. Let's see. They could update the Sponge Online with a new movie. They could. Will they? Probably not, but they could. This original game is on the Wii U. What original game? I'm trying to figure out what we're talking about here. Nice. Currently playing Halo with my friend for the first time. We started 4. He's actually talking about videos are. I always remember Halo for its multiplayer. So actually going into the single player and playing with my friend, I was like, holy cow, this is actually pretty decent. Halo 2 was hard though. Like we had a really hard. I think the respawn stuff was different, and we had such a hard time with 2. But like 1, 3, and 4, and I think there was another one. Was it ODST or Reach? I don't know. But they were good fun and shut up. But sorry, Alexa. Shouldn't have said that out loud. Okay, we're good. But yeah. Contact you about a new SpongeBob game. They did. Purple Line Studio is gonna fix the patches. They are. Those who's the hardest. Yeah, Halo 2 was freaking difficult. Like it was tricky. It was hard. I don't even know if we actually beat that one. I know we beat all the other ones, but I don't know if we actually beat 2. So yeah, how's everyone doing today? Couldn't find your Alex, my brother Alex. I think other people were able to find it because I put in my unboxing video of the Fun Edition. I put a link in the description to his channel, so I think everyone else found him just fine. So I'd say go to my unboxing video, check the description for the link, and it should be there. Procrastinating on a review. Oh, I completely forgot about your review thing. Or are you procrastinating on your review, so I don't have to feel as bad. Because I'm gonna be in Ryder's little review retrospective, right? That's all in one, right? The review and the retrospective of Battlefield Battle. That's all in one, right? Or did I done goof? I checked and it wasn't there. It's there. I'll copy and paste the link in the chat though. Yeah, I still gotta do that. I'll try to get it to you tomorrow. Cause I have to like type a little bit of it up because I want to actually have structure and for it to actually be kind of good. Um, but yeah. Okay, Paper Mario is the only thing on the calendar. We chat on Discord, so sick of scripting. Dude, with how like I'm so tired of filming stuff. With how much like Rehydrated has drained me with content. Like, oh my lord. Like it's absolute insanity. Like like I just looking through the videos now. I remember the unboxing video. The schedule video was such a pain to edit. Like, oh my lord. Like the reactions and the analyses looking back were like the easiest things to actually do. And it was good because it gave me more time to actually work on some of those harder videos. Like, oh my lord. But yeah. Especially for the YouTube video. Awesome. You have watched I'm not a Star Wars fan, so I haven't. I know Rail Mango, my moderator on Discord, has. If you're not in my Discord, actually, hold on, let me update the link because I already know it's probably gonna be bad. But if you want to join the Discord, let me get. How do I? Okay, here. See, edit link. Expire after never. Max use is no limit. Generate new link. Copy. There we go. So if you want to join the Discord, definitely go ahead and do so. could you tell us what the new SpongeBob game is, or do you have to ask them for permission? Are you talking about the remake thing that one studio is doing? Just check out their Twitter. Like, I'm trying to not distance myself from them, but like, you know, like, not associate myself with them. Not because they're bad people, but just because the project seems a bit sketchy to me. But we'll see. I've been doing good, Ryan. Thank you. Procrastinating. Thoughts on GameStop closing? If it closes, it closes. I don't know what to say. Hermes Guide to be more. It's not even an RPG anymore. Let it go. Sorry for the repost. Oh, I didn't see it the first time, so you're good. See, that's the thing, though, right? Paper Mario started as an RPG, so the people who grew up on it being an RPG. So now that it's like not really much of an RPG anymore, it's kind of like why'd you take an RPG and make it not an RPG? Like imagine, right? If they took Pokemon and all of a sudden they stopped making it turn-based battles and they stopped making it like an RPG, they completely changed the formula of the game. Fans would be so upset. You know, and they introduced new ideas and new everything, and it's like people didn't like Let's Go, for God's sake. Like but yeah. Business for Chuck E. Cheese now GameStop. A lot of stuff is going down because of the virus. What we have instead of GameStop, Amazon or Walmart or Target or whatever shops you have near you that sell video games. Walmart's probably not closing. They're too big. Excuse me. Don't have a Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch is a good console. I recommend it. I mean, it's got its flaws, but I like the Switch. We grew up with it, but at some point you gotta accept the loss. But it's one of those things where it's like, it's the same thing I say about Luigi's Mansion. It's like sequels to a franchise should not change what made the franchise good. Like, especially with the fact that Mario and Luigi might not be getting any more games or whatever. Like, because obviously Alfred went down the toilet. So now there's no Mario RPGs now. Like, especially with the Mario and Luigi series kind of going down, they should make it turn-based. They should make it an actual RPG. Because if, let's say, they don't release any more Mario and Luigi games, if they do, then I mean, it still should be an RPG, but like it kind of made sense. Actually, not even really, because Paper Mario, I mean, besides Sticker Star, was a console game, and the Mario and Luigi were handheld. So really, it's not even like they were on the same console. So it's like, I don't know, like you're changing an RPG and not making it an RPG anymore. It's like how I feel about Luigi's Mansion. You know, the first game was spooky and, you know, atmospheric. And, you know, and when I say spooky, so many people are like, oh my god, it's not spooky. Note that I don't mean scary. Spooky and scary are two different things. Spooky is like, okay, you know, it's a little bit spooky. Scary is like, oh my god, I'm scared. Like, you know, there's a difference between spooky and scary. But changing something just for the sake of changing it, if it didn't work, that's one thing. You know, changing something because it doesn't work is obviously good. But changing something that added to the charm of the game, I was thinking spooky scary. I was thinking spooky scary skeletons too. But no, changing something that worked for the game and made it stand out. Let's see. The Fun Edition is big. The Fun Edition's huge. Like the Fun Edition's tall. Like it's like half as tall as me. So I'm like 6 foot. So it's like 3 feet tall. Like, it's pretty tall. At least we got Toys R Us back. Let's see for how long. Let's see. Philly Jack, yeah. It's just one of those things I say, why change something that's not broken? Like, especially with the fact that it hasn't been an RPG for a while now. People want, hold on, let me see how many people signed that petition that Arlo put out. Let's see. 1,000-year door remake petition. Let's see. Yeah, over 50,000 people have signed the contract, and it's still going up. It's about to hit 50,100, so it's still going up to this day. Like, people want this game to be remade. Like, so that shows how much of a legacy the RPG element, or not just the RPG element, but the charm of the original games had. So completely changing it, I don't know. Like, it just doesn't sit with me the right way. And it's why is my laptop not charging? I just realized my laptop is not charging. It's plugged in, but it's not charging. That's a whoa. But I don't know. Like, it's one thing to try something to experiment, like, you know, to experiment something new, like Sticker Star. Like, if they did something, I'm gonna hop down here for a second. If they changed Sticker Star, you know, and experimented with it, right? And then when Color Splash came around, they were like, all right, we saw our mistake. We saw that people didn't like the change. We'll go back. And they didn't. It's, I don't know. To me, whoa, jeez. To me, it's, I don't know. Like, Luigi's Mansion is one thing because people like the new direction with Luigi's Mansion. But I know there are people who do like the new direction of Paper Mario. But, I think that there is a very silent majority that do really prefer the old games. Because so many people are like, where are these people that really want it to be traditional Paper Mario game? I'm like, there's a lot more of them than you think. Have you gotten your hair cut yet? I did. I did get my hair cut. Let's see. Paper Mario 64 reach Paper Mario deal. I'm not found every day anymore. I'm lagging. Why am I lagging? Oh, am I good now? That was weird. I was lagging for a second. No, I'm lagging again. I don't know why I'm lagging. But yeah, yeah. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm buffering. I see the buffer wheel. Bruh. Yeah, I know there's lag. What the heck? I know. I'm trying to figure it out. Hold on. Hey, Gabriel. Oh, am I okay again? It's green. I see green, which usually should mean good. Am I green? No, I'm red again. I don't get this. Oh my god. Boot. Internet, please. It's working? Is it working again? It says I'm green again on my screen, so I hope it's working again. I'm probably going to end this soon anyways. You came in right as I was about to end it too, so...
Am I live?
Yeah. How's your computer side going?
Slowly.
Oh, you know the dog in here? I'm going to have to get up and let her out again.
Cool.
The dog's back in, so I'm going to have to let her out in a couple minutes. I'm probably going to stop this soon anyways, because I think this went on long enough. Like, I know this will only been live for an hour and a half, which is shorter than my usual Chaturdays, but ZakPak versus the internet, tell me about it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to really talk about. So last minute questions or anything before we head out, or I guess I head out, or you guys probably heading out too. ZakPak versus the world. That could be a movie. ZakPak versus the world. The patches. Yes, my dad made an appearance. Yep. The patches don't have a confirmed release date yet. I'm presuming THQ Nordic will come out with like a tweet or something saying when they do get a patch date. Excuse me. So yeah, I don't know really much more to say. If you enjoyed the stream, then thanks for joining. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and all that cool stuff. Do you think Paper Mario fans move over to Pokemon? I don't know. I don't know if they did or not. I don't know. I'm not in either community enough to really know what either community is doing. Um, let's see. It sucks. It's okay. It just has a lot of issues that need to be patched up. Do you like open world style of Origami King? It's okay. I'm just wondering how it will fit in the context of the game. We'll have to see. I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm not like doubtful that open world will be fine, but like, think of Zelda, right? A lot of people complained about Zelda's Breath of the Wild being open world, saying it didn't feel like Zelda. So I don't know. I don't know if it'll be the same kind of treatment here. I don't know. We have to wait and see. It should be fine. Open world should be completely fine. Depends on how they handle it. Like, if they make it rough, like, I don't know how to describe it. Sometimes open worlds can be a bit finicky, and with a game like Paper Mario that's never done it, we're gonna have to see. So yeah. So I'm probably gonna head out. I'm getting tired. I might even take a nap before things get started here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Yes, Quantum comes in a little late. Sorry. I'm about to end it off, but probably do another stream next week, next Saturday. Hopefully internet is knock on wood better by then. So yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, all that down below, all the cool stuff. Thank you for coming to my chat today, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.